get your 65-pound bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, you also recently got into a bit of a Twitter thing with Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, my.
A lot of people are, of course, frustrated by Trump's reaction to the terror attack here in New York. But you said recently via tweet that Trump and his family have done more damage to America than bin Laden and ISIS combined.
Yes.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, we did really well after 9/11. I don't think the country has given itself enough credit for what we did not do after 9/11. We did not restrict all of the freedoms in this country. We did not single out people. We did not destroy the fabric.
3,000 people died on 9/11.
Yes.
I mean, the comparison is absurd.
Well, do you mean the time after?
But more people died in the Iraq War than died in 9/11, and we didn't need to be there.
You think that bin Laden did less to damage America than President Trump?
Yes.
Can I tell you something? When I hear rhetoric like that, I think Whoopi and I are in agreement that we want Americans to come together. And rhetoric like that is so damaging. And by the way, my brother fought in the Iraq War and deployed numerous times. So before we start tit-for-tatting, there's a lot of service in my family.
Yes.
So I don't understand when you're saying things like that. Bin Laden was dedicated to the destruction of everything that we hold dear in our freedom. So when you
perhaps some people think Trump is dedicated to the destruction.
I believe I'm asking the question.
I
believe I'm asking people.
Well, actually, it was my question.
Okay, so what's your answer?
So somebody asked you, damn.
Right, what's the question?
The question is,
my question was, do you honestly believe that?
Why is you're making you're saying that going into Iraq was worse than what bin Laden did on 9/11, is what you said, and that's
you
what
believe
ticked her off.
Yeah.
I do, and it's not about disrespecting the troops in the slightest. Or the servicemen, or your father's service, which astounds me to this day that he was able to do that. And his service to this country right now astounds me, and I applaud him. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying the Iraq War was a waste of these people's lives, and it was unnecessary.
From your perspective.
Well, I think history suggests that the two things didn't have anything to do with one another.
How do people like us find common ground? Because I'm not interested in this sort of because we disagree vehemently on our outlook on the world, and I'm so tired of this kind of rhetoric, and I'm tired of it on the right as well. I'm exhausted with it. I think most Americans can. Do you want President Trump to fail? Do you want America to fail?